Hi everybody, this is Angela Hall and I'm here to talk to you about some real talk about our unhealthy world. The motivation to change starts with knowing that the motivation to change starts from within. It can't come from the outside, otherwise it just won't last. I love this quote from Thomas Edison from 1903. It says, "The doctor of the future will give no medicine, but will interest his patients in the care of the human frame, in diet, and in the cause and prevention of disease." Guys, over the last 5 years, I've been able to help over 1,500 people lose 6,000 pounds. But despite successes, there's still a growing epidemic of obesity and disease overwhelming the medical delivery system. Bottom line is that until people's desire for health is a priority and they have confidence that they will be successful by learning the habits of health, they will not put in the time necessary to make meaningful change. Guys, the time is now, right now. You know, our bodies were not designed to live and function in this toxic, processed world. Let me know in the chat how healthy you feel at the end of each day. Living a healthy life in an unhealthy world can be very challenging. I mean, think about it. We were born perfect and brought into an imperfect world. Most of the foods we eat have the ability to erode our health. We are just like goldfish in a fish bowl. The bowl gets dirty and the fish can live for a little bit, but eventually the fish will die because they get caught up in all the muck and the dirt and the grime, and they end up dying. Your body is constantly threatened by bacteria and viruses and poor air quality. And you pair that with decline of activity, increasing stress and isolation, and you've got a recipe for poor health. I mean, guys, face it, even the salads at your favorite restaurants can be 1,300, 1,400 calories. It's no longer just lettuce and protein. It's got all of these additives and all of these things on top of it that are going to make you crave it to come back for more. You are what you eat. On top of all the toxins you're immersed in, you're also surrounded by seductively tasty, cheap, convenient, yet highly processed foods that we like to call nutritional pollution. Fast food companies sell so much fast food every day because it's processed, it's quick, it's easy, and it's addicting. That we live in a country where over 40 million people are obese, trust me, it's no accident. Listen to this. Michael Moss described the science behind the addictive attributes of junk food. He reported that in an effort to address the obesity issue on April 8, 1999, the major executives of America's largest food companies gathered as a synopsis to discuss solutions. In the room were companies like Nestle, Pillsbury, Coca-Cola, and Nabisco, to name a few on the agenda. The food scientists in these companies wanted to alert the executives to the staggering statistics of a declining nation and how the food companies contributed to it. The addictive properties of food included the salt, fat, sugar, and additives that the companies added to processed goods, making them desirable and irresistible, yet so unhealthy. The CEO of one company said that it is not their responsibility. As with cigarette industry executives, the food bosses ignored the health threat. Unfortunately, over a decade later, the progression of obesity and poor health has advanced unabated. The food industry is a danger to the next generation, as now millions of kids are diagnosed with obese with life-threatening illnesses like diabetes at younger and younger ages. That is freaking insane. Guys, and the problem is growing. I've partnered with Dr. A because he said I'd much rather help you get healthy and thrive than wait until I need to place you on a ventilator, put lines in your heart, and prescribe multiple medications just to keep you alive. Get this, the largest cause of illness in America is obesity. The obesity problem is a worldwide epidemic and really should be named globesity, because many countries are showing an increase in the number of overweight individuals. Current statistics show that the United States leads the pack, but the world, with over 67% of Americans, are either overweight or obese. The fallout, guys, is that Over 70 million people in the United States are insulin resistant and encountering metabolic syndrome. Metabolic syndrome leads to diabetes, which leads to cardiovascular disease and ultimately death. And the sad part, guys, is the drugs sometimes become not enough. So our sick care system, once aware of our unhealthy lab results, stands ready to target those symptoms with specialist diagnosis and drugs. Sick care is not the solution. Meanwhile, I have a plan to help you and your loved ones stay protected. The best way to do that is to become optimally healthy. Dr. A says our fishbowl water is poor quality, but an optimally healthy body is an incredibly advanced process by which your body searches out the potentially harmful cells and destroys them before they can cause cancer. That's amazing. Your health should be your number one focus. I've worked with thousands of individuals and families to help them reach their optimal health. And I want to do that right now, right here with you. How many people do you actually know in their 50s and 60s that run or jog or walk their dogs each day? I mean, guys, our bodies were meant for such motion, but not if we don't take care of it. Most of the time when people hit their 40s, they stop moving. They stop having healthy motion after 40. Not you. That's not going to be you. And most people, they think they're healthy because they're not sick. Our current healthcare system is designed to have you feel well until you feel bad. Then you end up going to the doctor, you end up being diagnosed, and you end up being put in the system now with a bunch of codes, and now you're labeled. Then once you've been nicely categorized, the proper magic bullet can provide temporary bandages. That's what we call our healthcare system. But it doesn't really seem healthy, does it? It's really sick care. The medical system is a disease-based business system because it makes money if you are sick. Guys, the only thing less profitable than getting you healthy is death. The other problem is the insurance in the medical system. Like, insurance carriers will cover nutritional counseling if you have diabetes. However, they won't pay for any type of prevention counseling unless you've been labeled. That doesn't make any sense. Early prevention could help prevent the problem. Adding just one healthy habit to your life can radically change your life forever. When you can integrate all the habits in your life, the results are astonishing. For example, like exercise, that habit can increase your lifespan and improve your mental acuity. They did a study on a bunch of 70-year-olds, and the people that actually exercised and had physical activity had less brain shrinkage than those that didn't have any physical activity. Guys, I'm here to help you identify areas of weakness. I plan to give you knowledge and tools to help you maintain and reach optimal health. I'm going to coach you through this process. And at the end, you'll be equipped to live your best life ever. Guys, I plan to continue talking about the healthy habits in contrast to what the medical community is promoting. After all, you don't get rid of bad habits, you replace them with good ones. Then after a while, guys, the old habits lose their significance and their power over you. Praise the Lord. Guys, I'm here to help you beat the odds. If you're ready to take a stand in your life and participate in your own rescue, reach out, DM me, comment below, raise the white flag, whatever you need to do, send out the signals. Let's change your life. Here's my results, and I know I can help you get the same results too. God bless. Have an amazing night. Bye-bye.